Hi, welcome back. This is part two of the journal that I'm making with Lori, and hopefully this will turn out okay. I went ahead and got my signatures ready, and I used books that I found a long time ago at an old dictionary. I found this, which I love these big pages because you can do so much with it. Plus, it's got a lot of um, clean space to do stuff with. And that one and this one, I found these I think all at the Goodwill store. And because it's paperback, even as nice as it is, at that time I think paperbacks were like 50 cents and the hardbacks were $1. And so then, the paperbacks might be $1. And I haven't bought books in a long time because I've got so many. But I used those. I used packing paper and cut it down to size. I used digitals from Graphics Fury. I joined the membership for a month to see what it was like, and there's a lot of pretty things on there. It's well worth it. So I printed off some papers from Graphics Fury. I had this from the Dollar Tree, and I've got a lot of these little thin papers left. So I used one of those in each signature. I got this at the Goodwill store, I think for like 50 cents, French dictionary. I used one of those pages. I used some tea stain paper, copy paper, and what else? Oh yeah, I have some graph paper. I haven't tea stained it, so I just put it in there plain. Um, and I had some, I got this off of Amazon. It was supposed to be tracing paper, but it's nothing but tissue paper. I was very aggravated about that because it is not tracing paper. So from now on, I buy all my paper where I can see it, feel it, and know what it is going to be like. I'm sorry, that's my little beagle. She's old, and when she's ready to go to bed, she starts hollering. So I apologize for her. This ribbon I got at the Dollar Tree back before it turned into $1.25. Everything in there plus higher prices. It was a roll with 9 feet of this little crocheted edging lace, and I had bought several rolls of it, so I still had some left. I think I got one more roll up there left after this one, and I'm going to use that on this because it's got the cream in those flowers, and I just want the edge of it like peeking out at the top there, like that. So that's what we're going to glue down, and then we're going to sew in the signatures, and I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me sew signatures in because I'm slow at doing that. I'm pretty lousy at it. I didn't have my glue turned upside down. There we go. I've already measured too for my signatures. So, hang on, I've got to get Sally quiet. I'm so sorry. Hi, Sally. She's a She'll be 16 years old in November. And she's kind of a big old terrier chihuahua or something mix. And her heart is spry. She will play a little bit in the mornings and with the toys and with my little dachshund. And her heart's still got puppy in it. It's just her little legs and perfect. Her little legs and body when she first gets up. She's stiff like I am, and now I can't find my glue. What? Oh, here it is. So until she gets sick, I'm not gonna do anything to put her down or anything. So she's just a little old lady. Yeah. I'm just a little old lady. Old ladies here at the house. Okay. I might have got that dust. Push that up just a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to get my signatures in there. That'll hold it too better. It needs to dry. But it's just peeking out, and that's all I want it to do. When I'm able to fold it after it dries, it'll look good. So I may have to stop this video totally until I sew my signatures in and fix that all up. And then splice them together. But that's my next step. I'm gonna sew the signatures in, and I'm not gonna make you sit here and wait. I should have got this in here on the last video, and I didn't have it ready. So we will be back with the signatures sewn in, and then I'll show you the next step that I like to do. A lot of times I don't know if it's going to work with this one or not, but we shall see. So I'll be back when my signatures are sewed in. Okay, just to keep my, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake it. Just to keep my video from turning completely off, see if we can do that. I got my first signature in. It didn't take me too long. Then I'm going to go for the second and third, and I'll be back. Okay, I thought I would show you the last signature. Go ahead and put it in and have it on tape so I don't have to splice this together. Technology is not my forte. Okay. Now, I had marked my thing on here. Number one, you can't see it once you get the signatures in. It's blue on blue, so it's not easy to see. I don't know if you can see that or not. But that's where I got my X's. X marks the spot. So now I'm trying to line this up. So, because my pages are as long and wide as my journal. And I know most of the time we make the pages a little smaller than the journal, but I kind of like it like this. Because a full journal looks so pretty, doesn't it? I don't have anything in it yet. Okay. I'm just marking where those X's are. Where I want to make my holes. Just a little bit on this piece of paper here. And then I take it off and I open it up. Move it back down there. And fold it the opposite way, still keeping the top at the top. And then I plug my holes where that mark is. Don't ask me where I got this thing. I don't know. I don't know if I ordered it off of Amazon, if I got it at like Michael's at an art store, whatever. What it come with a bunch of little different pieces. It's a magnet. It just pulls out and it's magnetized. And it comes with different pieces, and it was for clay to Lori, I know you're cringing at watching me do this because you took the time several years back, you took the time to show me how to do this the right way, and now I'm doing it the lazy man's way. So, oh, that's alright. We're just having fun anyway. If you get too serious doing this, then you need to quit. You get to watch me thread the needle, and it'll take me 30 minutes to do that because I'm on camera. I told you. There we go. Okay, now I got my holes in there. My holes in the X marks the spot. And then this X. But I tell you what, I use this thing all the time to unstop my glue. And then I take one of those towelette things and wipe it off. I use it to poke my holes. What else do I use it for? I use it all the time. And it's bent at the tip. Probably from poking all these holes. Oops. I messed up already. At least not too far into the process. I forgot to take this page back out because that was my front page. Now I'll make sure my holes are all lined up again. Okay. Try it again. Okay. Through. You know, a lot of you folks that are really good at this are probably saying, that girl, no wonder it takes her so long. Okay. I'm just using embroidery floss too. I got tons of it. I think every craft imaginable I have tried at one time or another, thinking that was the thing I wanted to do. Get all the stuff for it, start it, never finish it, never go back to it, and moved on to the next one. I'm just trying to feel around and get my holes lined back up again. There we go. And I think I've started like 5 sentences and not finished them. I should not do this. Alright, you got that last signature in. And no, we haven't went to bed yet. Sally's upset still. And now we got that last signature. Let's see how bad we did. Not too bad. Looks like it's all even there, doesn't it? Yeah. And my little lace here. That looks pretty even, doesn't it? I don't know if I'm going to cover that up with lace or not. I have some white lace in here. I don't know if I want to cover it up or not. I know, sweetheart. We're going to go to bed after a little bit. It's kind of pretty though, ain't it? I never know what I'm going to do until I do it. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? But then that covers up my inlaces here. I don't know if I could bring it down some or not. We'll see. Right now, those are even. They look nice, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. Okay. There's the journal. I mean, it's made. Papers and all. Thread. Everything. Probably maybe $3 to make it. Now, I can leave it like that. Or I was thinking, I need to glue that down. I know. And once we get in bed, she's fine. She goes right to sleep, and she is fine. Yeah, I think she's spoiled a little bit. What I was thinking about doing and what I have done in a lot of my journals, it's in the other room, or I'd show you. And I didn't do it on this one. Sometimes when I lay that white piece down, I'll lay like a whole sheet, cut to size, a whole sheet folded like this with this end open, and I'll lay it in there and glue it down, and then that will open up, and when I get my signature sewn in, then I will sew it onto this, so then you don't have that open gap right there. And I thought about doing that in the front. This is just a collage I made with my antique papers that I have. This, I have to look up the digital kit on that one. I forget who it is. It's pretty paper though, isn't it? Okay. I need to go ahead and cut that down to 5 if I'm going to do that. Just kind of watching me be willy-nilly here. I was watching a video of Miss Eva. I'm glad to see she's back. I think she had surgery on her leg or something. See, I don't know if this is going to work because this is, I think, over too far. It might. A little bit different. Do you want to get bold and let's try it? What do you think about that as the inside under this blue? I think it's going to look okay. Let's try it. Let's get bold and let's try it. What's it going to hurt? Worst comes to worst, we'll tear it all apart and restart and do it all over again. I need my glue here. Okay. Now I can make a pocket. Or I can just glue it together. Decisions, decisions. Make a good big pocket in there. Let's go ahead and make a pocket out of it. Take that, the inside of what I want it to show, okay, is folded on the inside. And we got the opening coming out the same way our page is open. I gotta see what I'm doing. Probably needed to be cut down just a little bit more, but that's okay. It hangs over the edge here a little bit. Alright. Now I didn't glue down this way, I just glued the two sides to make this pocket. I cut this 7 inches high. Doesn't look even, does it? All right, let's try it. Let's live dangerously. Like I said, I normally fold the paper and it's already in here. So we're going to cover this all up here. This pretty white that we put in here, we're going to cover it all up. That's all right. It adds more stability because it's cardstock on that rice box. So that'll just give it a little more stability. Now, glue all over the place. Sally, you're such a drama queen. Such a drama queen. It just takes a little figuring out. I think I did it. Now that's sticking out a little bit at the bottom, but it kind of blends right in with the other pages. Because this middle one didn't get even. It got a little lower. But that's alright. That's what imperfection is in a junk journal. Okay. Probably should have glued that across down there because now I'm going to have a gap, I think. Hopefully that won't tear. If you're doing this with me, glue it across the bottom down here. Because I think I'm going to have a gap. Maybe it'll be alright. That's pretty. That is pretty paper. And I forget whose paper this is. I'll link it below though. Yeah. So now when you open up the journal, you kind of have that entrance page. And I got a little bit of a pocket here. Put some stuff in. Okay. Do the back. Let's see if we can do the back. Measure this. It is the same color, yeah. Okay. Trying to get, let's see, it's 8.5. Trying to tear off those white lines that border when you print digitals. Okay. Save that. Oh, no. I did it. Alright. We're gonna do 5 crossed. So I'm doing a 7 by 5. Just like the journal is. Dividing the paper tiers correctly. Well, that wants to stick together, doesn't it? There we go. Okay. And I think on this end, should I put another pocket? I don't know. Let's put another pocket. Let's glue it down this way and see if that works better. It's not that late, but boy, my mind's getting... Keep losing my glue and I keep putting it in the same spot. Sally, you're making me nervous. You see that? You're making me nervous. Alright. We're going to make another pocket here. Glues. I've switched things around on my desk since the last one. And evening that page out. Now we glued the bottom and the sides so that we would have a pocket here. Because I wanted to see if it's better to glue that bottom. And maybe not glue the bottom on this side. Because when you open it, it needs to stretch a little bit. We're going to go to bed in a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Glue. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that pretty white paper we have on there. We need to cover that up. Let's see. We have here. Oh, I love this paper. It's so pretty. I'm a big Miss Marple fan. Agatha Christie. And of course, Hercule Poirot. They're mysteries. In case you've never heard of them. But Agatha Christie is one of the all-time great mystery writers. Was. And there was a movie with Joan Hickman, is that her name? That plays Miss Marple. And she had I forget what she called the flower. But it was poppies. Blue with pink poppies in it. And it was a pattern similar to this. Not exactly like it, but similar to it. And when I saw that, I thought of that movie. That's just how my mind works. Oh, that is so pretty. I like that. You like that? It's kind of a intro to the book. This stuck out just a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not going to cut it because it'll make it look terrible if I do. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, I think it's gonna make it look terrible if I do. Okay, that's all right. I had to. So normally I would have had this page glued this side down, and then this would have only been open to glue onto this flap once I got the signatures in, but I forgot to do that, so we did it the hard way and it still turned out fairly good. Okay, there's my signatures. There's a little bit of gap in between here, but you can always fill that with. And I'll show you, I'll make something. I saw it, I give Amity Bloom, see this one got offside. I gave Amity Bloom the credit for it because it was her, something she made, and I made something similar to it. And I really like it. It's a neat idea. So that'll be the next video. I don't know how long this one was, but there you go. We got the signature sewn in. We got the little lace tabs here. I don't know if I'll put lace on that or not yet. Still thinking about it. Depends on. I really just like that plain. I know people decorate it all up, but I might put like tags and things on there loose that you can just take off because I like that. Just plain. Simple. I did 10 signatures or 10 papers in each signature. So if you count that 4 sides, that would be 40 pages. And I'm even including these little ones like this. So that would be 40 pages, 3 signature, 120 pages in here. That's a lot of pages. 120. So this is more of a journal than a decorative journal. All right, we'll see you next time. You have a great day, and thanks for watching. I linked Lorrie's YouTube channel in the first video. I'll link it in this video also. I'll link and tell you whose digital I used on this. I used Graphics Fairy on the other one. Just look up Graphics Fairy. You have to join the membership. It's $9.99 a month to get these papers. But she has a lot of free stuff on there too. So if you want to check that out. And we'll see you next time. Bye.